Well, I fixed the rust on this thing. Well, patched up the rust on this thing. So let's take it for a rip, make sure we don't die. Mud and metal confetti like to rain from the blazer. Finally! That took long enough. What a pain in the ass. Wow, that bent back almost alarmingly easy. Beautiful! Welded up and braced, both sides. Well, as soon as this is covered up with a tire, it'll look great. ABG. Ugliest welds on earth. But whatever. Cleanup's almost as much work as fixing that POS. So, washer bottle didn't fit with the snorkel, but we got it fixed. Just use the existing gasket. 1 quart bottle. That's ATF for the transfer case, not for auto transmission. Nice. Just water in there, but I think that's all we really need. And now it's permanent. The zip ties hold it in against the snorkel, and it holds a little bit of pressure against that little grommet in there, and it holds the motor itself up against the fender so it shouldn't pop out. I think we're golden. If you're wondering about the difference between an amateur hack and a pro, it's the zip ties. Cut them off flush so they don't cut your fingers apart the next time you gotta brush past them. I'm gonna have the wifey follow me in the truck. Since doing 60 is probably going to be terrifying again. And I'm not sure. I mean, I think it'll hold up, but I guess we'll see. I'm going to drive it from my garage down to my dad's place. He's got a hell of a lot more room to play with it. And take it up on the hill, beat on it a little bit, make sure everything's good to go. And as long as everything's good, we'll call it fixed and back in action. So if you listen here, you can hear the tires. Because that spool does not like blacktop at all. If there's anybody around who've ever met a stop sign, especially like a right-hand turn, it's a pretty tight turn, usually get some heads on a swivel looking at me like, what the fuck is going on here? I promise, it does not have the horsepower to chirp the tires at all. They only chirp them with the spool fighting each other on turns. Hi, Tiny. 157%. Man, we can't even see where we're going now. There's so much vegetation and stuff. I mean, this main trail, but there's a couple others that are like, was that a trail? I don't think so. Not 100% sure.
Go get a pups.
That temp is creeping up. Only about 240. are relatively unhappy from a temperature perspective. Come down a little bit now. They are at probably 240, but the fan is tearing up the fan shroud apparently. I'm not sure what the deal is there, but I would guess that's probably not helping things. Is that smoking hot wife? Ow! That was way better.
Well, my face should be quite fun in that one.
Babe, I'm getting wet. Did the blazer make you wet, babe?
I figured going uphill would be better.
Yeah, these brakes are sketchy as fuck, so. Somebody order an Uber? Get in, babe. Get back, bud. Get back. Oh, or out.
Wanna walk a little bit?
I guess my Uber wasn't good enough. Look at that whiny. Hey, what are you doing in the pond? Come on, wee wee, you know better. Pretty much. Oh, I left my reverse lights on. That's probably all it is. Yeah, we're good, no flames. It's fine.
Alright.
It's fine. It'll almost go off the cliff every friggin' time we gotta come through here. I guess we'll just clean it out.
It's long. So, you're gonna invest in a chainsaw like your wife said?
Sit that there, that would make no problem.
Yeah, it's not gonna go anymore.
Look at that flex. Yeah, baby. So the welded up control arm seemed to be fine. We just counted on that pretty good. The U-joints, ball joint, all that stuff, that all seems to be fit. So I didn't want to kill this thing before I had to. It's too much fun to let it die for too dumb of stuff. I mean, if there anything happens where, you know, it's going to be a ton of work to fix it, it just isn't, this isn't worth it. But I'll keep my eye open for another blazer too. I found one on Marketplace last week. It was a ZR2 5-speed for cheap. It was like $1,600, and it didn't look rotten or anything. And I was like, yeah, maybe we'll snag this thing once this hunk of shit dies. But I messaged the guy, got nothing. He must have sold it like immediately because it was a good price.